Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's like essentially divine reset season for you. The slate is being cleared. We've got an eclipse in your sign and the full moon in Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. This is like starting fucking over. Finally, you'll be able to breathe in Libra season and breathe cardinal, fresh, romantic, yummy, luxurious, pretty air. Breathing pretty fucking air, baby. You ready? Grab your essentials. Let's go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hydrate, light it if you need it. I'm so excited for this reading. I'm just so excited. Be sure to check out the Libra season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates that you need to know about this season. But I'm going to put you on game. The biggest thing is on October 2nd, there is a new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And I just saw 27, my favorite number. And I just feel like with this new moons are when we plant seeds. That's when we set intentions. That's when like the it's like fresh soil to plant seeds in. And an eclipse, a solar eclipse, which is like changing the trajectory of life. In Libra, the 7th house, the sign of relationships, the sign of I balance. I just feel like this is an opportunity to really like get it how you motherfucking want it. How you want it. Big time. That new moon in Libra it's almost like your love life is not almost like your love life is going in a different direction. There's like this reset that's coming through. And then the full moon, which I'm going to do separate videos on them, so check those out. But the full moon is a period of release, and Aries is I am. So you're releasing this old, stagnant, fearful version of yourself, that version of yourself that didn't trust in the God of your understanding, that version of yourself that wasn't faithful, that didn't believe, that was scared, that has been held back. Aries energy is like, let's fucking go. And there's just something about releasing that part of yourself that wouldn't let your whole self go. So, like I said, hydrate, light it if you need it. I am ready to create a safe space, clear out that stank ass energy for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for all that you've done, all you're going to do, and welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2024, baby. Yes, okay. So let's see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2024. The Three of Pentacles. What do you want? You figure out. The first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season is for you to come up with a new blueprint. What do you want, baby? What do you want? You got to get clear about the blueprint that you're giving the architect. You got to get clear about what it is that you're telling the divine that you want by way of your words, by way of your actions, by way of your expectations. We have the experience we expect, and we have the experiences that we prepare for. Are you preparing for this new life? Are you preparing for this new love? Are you preparing for this new chapter in the, relationship that you're already in, possibly? There's this like ability, this opportunity to rebuild atop the rubble. Stuff came crashing down. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Say less, bruh. Say less. What kind of love life do you want? What kind of people do you want in your life? What kind of work do you want? How do you want to feel? Let yourself feel that already. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's like be in that energy so that energy can continue to attract itself to you. You know what I hope that makes sense. You want to be successful, Do you feel successful already as you are? Do you know what feeling successful feels like? Let yourself focus on, let yourself visualize, let yourself imagine what is making it look like. That's come up in almost every reading. And I don't say that often, but there's something about that, what the version of you that's made it, what are they doing? What are they wearing? What kind of relationship are they in? Are they in a partnership? Are they in a marriage? Do they work for themselves? Do they work for a corporation? What kind of work are they doing? How do they feel when they get off of work? What kind of house do they live in? What kind of property are they on? What state are they in? Do they have kids? Do they not have kids? Are they in therapy? Are they not in therapy? Are they taking care of themselves? Are they not taking care of themselves? It's time to like understand just how motherfucking magical you are. You just have to figure out what it is that you want, babe. What is it that you want? You getting really, really clear about what it is that you want puts you in this position. And I feel like you need to spend time visualizing. Go listen to Visualize by Somo. You getting clear about what you want is, it's like you're giving the cosmic architect the opportunity to build. I also feel like some of you know you need to go to therapy. Not because you're crazy, not because you're broken, because it's 2024 and everybody should be in therapy. Because therapy is the way that you break the generational cycles. It's the way, like, that's the thing, is like, we were cosmically created to not be able to see the fullness of our whole selves. You have blind spots to yourself, and that's why we are biologically a social species. We need other people to point out, hey, this over here 45 degrees to the right, there's something there you haven't been able to see, but there's this spot here, you need to look at that. You know what I mean? That's why we all should be in therapy. Not because, I mean, yes, because it's chaotic and everybody is like some variation of like healing. But I feel like we have a lot of power to heal ourselves. And you specifically, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you just got to get real clear about what it is that you want and who it is that you are co-creating with. Who is the God of your understanding, and how do you co-create with them? You can't just be a plug without an outlet. You have to have some sort of honoring the forces that are greater than us. Some people think that God is some white dude with a beard with in the cloud. Some people think God that is nature. Some people think God is science. Whatever it is, you just got to fucking connect to it. And if you don't know what you're connecting to, it's time to study. It's time to figure that out for yourself. There also may be somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that you are building with or wants to build with you. Maybe also Scorpio placements that wants to build with you. And I just feel like it's time to figure out, is this what do I want to build, and is this who I want to build it with? And I feel like that awareness, that clarity comes in Libra season. So let yourself have it. All right. Keep going, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2024. What do you want? Wish granted. There is something solid that is coming in. This is solid. For some of you, this is commitment. For some of you, this is an influx of good health. For some of you, this is a promotion. There's something of value being given, resources coming in, an influx of time, feeling like you have the time, the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, the resources that you need to make bold moves. I feel like the prosperity that you've been working for, the fruit of your labor coming in. You getting out of that lack and scarcity mentality, you not being so clingy, you not needing people to cling to you, you not feeling that, you getting out of that place of needing to be needed. I feel like there is someone, like by way of the Almighty, there are resources coming in. There is an offer coming in, a solid offer coming in, something of value being given to you. And you need both hands free to be able to take this. So that's why Virgo season has brought up all of our junk in our trunk, brought up all of our insecurities. Like the Virgo season has had everybody in their fucking emotional fucking basement. And the boxes in that scary room in your emotional basement, you got to go there and uproot that shit and look at the contents of the box and really allow yourself to like offload a lot of this like emotional baggage, offload a lot of this insecurity, offload a lot of the fear. Some of you, I just feel like there's like a freedom. It just feels free. And what is it? And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be. I throw my hands on the floor. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. The Four of Wands at the center of the reading. A lot of you are getting in new relationships. A lot of you found, because you've done the work. Some of you were stuck in a marriage. Some of you were or are feeling stuck in your marriage, and I feel like you overcome that, possibly by way of therapy, possibly by way of giving space, giving time. Some of you have finally gotten unstuck and coming out of the old stuffy connection that you were in, and are coming into union with yourself, or coming into union with maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, coming into union with your solar plexus chakra energy, coming into union with your willpower. I feel like there's fun, there's festivities, things are so much more social. There's like festivals, there's events. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. Make a wish, babe. Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, we just thank you for all that you've done and all that you're going to do. Thank you for always showing up. I know, like, you be putting us through stuff and it like hurts a lot, and even though it hurts, like, you always show the fuck up. We are so lucky. Everything always works out for us. How do you keep doing this? It's so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving us what we need. Thank you for, even if it's painful, even if it hurts, thank you for giving us what we've needed. And I feel like a lot of what we want, the razzle dazzle's getting sprinkled on top. And I don't even want to ask for anything. 11:11, 111. There are wishes coming true. And I feel like you get to like build a foundation in the realm of like wishes coming true. Okay. I was excited. I didn't know I needed to be this excited. I mean, there is a new moon lunar eclipse in Libra. Like, some of you are finally getting free from like strenuous ass relationships, and some of you are finally coming into union with like your person. And using your power. No longer afraid to talk about it. No longer afraid. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like the anxiety, the depression, the reservedness, like, it's done. Like, it's you're purging. You're getting it out of you. You just got to make sure that you talk. You got to make sure that you express yourself. There will always be pockets of pain that you encounter, and you can't just bottle that shit up anymore. And I feel like you give it a name. You found words for it. You're able to articulate your pain, transmuted that into power. Like, some of you have poetry in you, a book in you, prose in you, a blog, a podcast in you, something. And there's just something about you communicating yourself so efficiently, so much more effectively, getting out of martyr mode where it's like everything happens to me and I do everything for everybody and nobody does anything for me and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bruh, I feel like you're finally learning the power of boundaries. You're finally learning how to assert yourself. The Queen of Swords did come out a little sideways. So there may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that is struggling to express themselves or struggling to communicate. And I feel like you're able to really help. They may even be with like withholding in a way. And there's just, you are wonderful at creating a safe space for people. And there's just someone, I feel like someone that maybe talks for a profession or communicates or sings or writes for a profession um, is coming into your life or is in your life and is really like expanding in your life. Final card, final message, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And you're allowed to like, it's a lot, you don't have to prepare for the worst. You don't have to prepare your heart for the worst. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to love out loud. You're allowed to like love to the fullest and to be free. That Four of Pentacles with the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, baby. Okay, so there is some sort of like fear around lack or scarcity. Some of you are like afraid of being, it's interesting, I want to say possessed. Some of you are afraid of being like owned by someone or possessed by someone or somebody like controlling you or clinging to you or I say a lot of you, but flip it. It may be this other person that is afraid of that. I feel like they may have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. Or if you have those placements, there's something about speaking out loud to those thoughts, to that lack, to that scarcity, to that those self-limiting beliefs. When they come up in your mind, you have to use your words and speak out against them. Let's say you have a thought that is slathered in lack. What you need to say, like an example, is, actually, no, there is no such lack in my life. I have access to infinite resources and abundance. The God of my understanding, God is my supply. The divine is my supply. The universe is my supply. Some of you are nervous about money, or you're trying to figure out how to invest your money. You're trying to figure out how to expand your money. And I just need you to know, scared money don't make money. So you have to like pay more attention to your money, pay more attention to where it's going. I even feel like talk to it. Understand that you can expand it. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Words are spells. And make sure that you're not speaking lack into your future. Make sure that you're not using your words to counteract what it is you're trying to manifest. I feel like the closer we do get to Scorpio season, the more intimate things get. And there's something about like, I feel like you're clutching your pearls, or something about like afraid, like a fear of vulnerability or a fear of losing control in something, a fear of being taken over in some sort of way. I just heard this old ass Shantae Moore song, Now That Love Is Taken Over. I was just walking around dancing down the street at like 1 a.m. last night to that song. That's crazy that just came up. Now that love is taken over. Some of you are like fucking afraid of losing control or losing yourself in love. Losing control or losing yourself in this business idea. Losing control or losing yourself in this person with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and I want to note that there are no major arcana that came out. So Libra season has everything to do with you are not in control, and it's your micro decisions that need to be paid attention to. Hydrate, light it if you need it. I feel like there is someone in your life that is consistent, that is stable, that is like showing up over and over and over again. Someone that like you consistently have great conversations with them. You consistently are connecting with them. You consistently can see yourself building. You want to spend more time with them. You can see this like expansion happening. 3 of the 5 cards are pentacles. So there's definitely this like big shift in your stability, going from the 3 to the ace to the 4. I feel like in the beginning of Libra season, there is like a big jump in regards to a big jump or a big surprise or something like a value, something like notable is going on with consistency, with money, or with this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like someone's like offering you something, asking, like offering you some sort of happiness. There also could be something here about like an apology coming in. Like the initial stages of a new love, the initial stages of a new relationship, the initial stages of like healing modalities, you diving into deeper into your creativity. Tarot, Reiki, massage, singing, dancing, painting, whatever it is. I just feel like you're getting back to yourself. You're being reborn in some sort of way. There's like, some of you are getting married. Some of you are already married, and I feel like you get the apology that you're looking for, or you're giving the apology. Some of you have an apology to give. Some of you have been waiting on an apology from someone, and I feel like it does come in. I also feel like there's something about taking like the compassionate, loving, precocious, like open approach, being open when it comes to like your approach to everything in Libra season needs to be lover girl, lover boy. It needs to be slathered with love. I'm excited to clarify this because there's just 2 4s. 3, oh, we start with a 3, and then there's 2 4s. 3s are co-creation, collaboration. 4s are stability. And so with, and plus all these pentacles that are out, there's just all this new stability. And I feel like a lot of us have been like waiting to fucking exhale, and there is an exhale here in Libra season. Center of the reading is this 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, like the center of your season, there could just be something really intense, or some new union, or something really fun, something really festive, some new experience that you're having with someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. I feel like there's like a coming together. There is a union, a collaboration, new stability, and something that you've been wishing for. The Queen of Swords came out kind of sideways, but I'm choosing to like have her upright. And I just feel like there could have been where there was like sadness or darkness or anxiety or depression. You guys need to have fun about it. Like you need to get out of the house about it. You need to make sure that you're not being afraid to spend money. Scared money don't make money. And closed mouths don't get fed. You've got to use your words and speak up and say the things. Let's see. I feel like some of you are having a really, really good time with someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. And there could just be something about like, we got to talk about this lack mentality. We have to talk about this scarcity. We have to talk about this fear. Don't be in a relationship with somebody that you can't express your fears to, period. Like if we can't talk, or if I can't use my voice, I feel like that's what's happening. You're finding your voice again. You're finding your authentic voice. And that Queen of Swords, I feel like is that new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Suddenly you find your voice. Suddenly you're able to express yourself. Suddenly you can say the things that you want to say. And some of you are going to be like, hey, this is too much. This is too much. I can't deal with this. Or, hey, you're holding on too tightly to me. Or, you know, whatever it is. I feel like whatever comes up, you're able to ask for what you want. I am so ready to go ahead and clarify this over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, I'm going to clarify all these cards. There's a tier for weekly readings. There's a tier for daily readings. So go check that out. But for those of you who are speaking into your life, financial issues, and you keep saying that you're broke and you can't afford it for free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there, you can book a personal reading with me. But either way, all the links are in the description box below, so check it out. This is, like I said, this is a rebirth. This is a whole new cycle. This is a clean slate. Spend time with your inner child. Spend time with your inner mother, your inner nurturer. Spend quality time with yourself. I feel like there's money coming in, love, prosperity, the awareness of confusion, the ability to really express your holdups around love relationships and the healing that needs to happen and the hurt that has happened. Facing your fears, facing your darkness, and then also like facing a soulmate. This is lovely. I'm very proud of you. I'll see you over on Patreon. I'm ready to clarify these cards. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.